my name's Jack and today I'm playing the Tower. So today I'm bringing a 1500 point Tower list, comprised of just a battalion. My step for today is the far side of Enclaves. They've got a couple of abilities, one called the Aggressive Footing. So when you resolve an attack made with a ranged weapon by a model with this unit against an enemy unit within 12 inches, treat the enemy as having one more marker light counter than it actually has. It's got another tenet. It's reroll once to wound for models with this tenet for shooting attacks against enemy units that are within 6 inches of the firing model. My Warlord is a commander in XV85 Enforcer Battlesuit. He has the Warlord trait Exemplar of the Monkar, which allows him to advance and shoot his weapons as if he hasn't moved. He has 3 cyclic Iron Blasters, and for his last spot he has Advanced Targeting Systems, which allows him to have -1 AP whenever using any attacks. The commander in XV85 also has 2 shield drones. For my second HQ, I've got a commander in XV86 Cold Start Battlesuit. I've spent 1 CP for Promising Pupil, and he's got the Warlord trait, the Precision of the Hunter. The Precision of the Hunter allows me to reroll wounds of 1 made against enemy vehicles and monsters. His weapon loadout is 4 Fusion Blasters, and I've given him the relic, the Farsight relic, the Fusion Blades, which replaces 2 of the Fusion Blasters and gives him a melee attack. For my troops, I've got a 10-man unit of Kroot Carnivores. I've got a 5-man unit of strike team with the Shazui with a marker light. I've got 2 more identical units of 5 units of strike teams with no marker lights. For elites, I've got 3 identical units of XV25 stealth battlesuits, just with burst cannons. For my other elite spot, I've got a unit of XV8 Crisis Bodyguards. So I've spent 1 CP to give them crosslink stabilizing jets, which allows them to reroll once to hit and wound when they're shooting. And I've also spent 2 CP to give them the Veteran Cadre, which allows them to get +1 ballistic skill and +1 weapon skill. Their weapon loadouts are very simple. I've given 2 cyclic Iron Blasters and a Fusion Blaster to each, so all 6 are exactly identical. There's also 6 shield drones attached to this unit. For my last choice, I've got a dedicated transport. I brought a Devilfish, and he's armed with 2 gun drones and a burst cannon. And that's it, that's the list.
G'day guys, I'm Chris, and I'm bringing back the Raven Guard. So today I'm bringing a 1500 point battalion of Raven Guard. So the Raven Guard are masters of stealth and infiltration. Their special abilities are that in the tactical doctrine, they get +1 to hit and wound characters. All models in the army when outside of 18 inches count as having light cover, and infantry units while on a terrain features outside of 12 inches count as having dense cover. So it's +1 to your saves and -1 to hit respectively for both of those. In my Warlord slot, I've got a Chaplain in Terminator armor. For his Warlord trait, he's taking Swift and Deadly, which gives him a 6-inch aura of units that are characters or core can advance and charge. He's taken the Master of Sanctity points upgrade, which means he can inspire 2 litanies and knows 3. The litanies he knows are Litany of Hate, which is a 6-inch aura of anything in there gets to reroll all hits in melee. Catechism of Fire, which is he chooses 1 core or character within 6 inches when inspiring, and they get +1 to wound for ranged attacks. Otherwise, he's got Excitation of Rage, which is the exact same thing, except it's for melee. His relic is the Armor of Shadows, which means when resolving an attack against him, he can't be wounded on a 1, 2, or 3, and AP of 1 counts as 0. Next up, we've got the Librarian in Terminator armor. He's an old favorite, really glad to bring him back. He's a Crux Terminus, so he's got a 5-up invulnerable save. I'm giving him a Mastercrafted Force Staff as his relic, which is +1 damage on top of the D3 it already does. His 2 psychic powers are from the Umbromancy discipline. He's taking Spectral Blade, which when it goes off, his strength becomes his leadership, and if his leadership is higher than yours, the AP is 4. Otherwise, he's also got the Darkness Within, which is choose 3 units within 18 inches, and on 4-ups, he does mortal wounds. And last in the HQ slot, we've got the Librarian in Phobos armor. The 2 spells he's taking are Enveloping Darkness and Shadow Step. Shadow Step means he can basically teleport himself or another character across the board immediately, as long as it's 9 inches away. And Enveloping Darkness means he chooses something and they get -1 to hit and can't overwatch. Hopefully that'll help against the Tau. Otherwise, his relic is the Shadow Master Cloak, which means if he's wholly on or within a terrain feature, he gets a 3+ invulnerable save. In the tactical slot, we've got an Infiltrator squad. These guys have a 12-inch denial for deep strike. Their guns automatically wound on hits for 6, and they're able to infiltrate up the table as well. We've also got a second squad of infiltrators, just to round it out. And last up, we've got a 10-man squad of intercessors. They've got assault bolt rifles, and the sergeant has a chainsword. These guys are basically just here to try and hold objectives and maybe get stuck in combat. For the elite slot, Melty's come back with the Redempted Dreadnought. He's got the Macroplasma Incinerator. He's got a Gatling underslung on the left-hand side of the fist. He's got an Icarus launcher, and he's got 2 Storm Bolters. For fast attack, we've got 7 Assault Squad Marines. They've got chainswords and bolt pistols. They're just there to move up the field and be annoying. In the heavy support slot, we've got a squad of 3 Eliminators. They're armed with the Bolt sniper rifles, which are able to ignore Lookout Sir, and able to do mortal wounds on 6s. As a flyer, I'm bringing along the Stormhawk Interceptor. It's armed with a Las Talon, a Typhoon missile launcher, which gives me some choice of missiles, as well as 2 assault cannons. And last up, we've got a Vindicare Assassin.
Hi there, Timmy.
Holy mackerel, mister. You scared the jeepers out of me.
How would you like to take a break from that lead-based paint and learn about the mission?
Boy, would I.
Vital Intelligence is an internal war strike force mission from the core rulebook. 6 predetermined objectives are placed on the battlefield. Player 1 starts here, and Player 2 starts there. The primary objective is domination. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following: controlling 2 or more objectives, controlling 3 or more objectives, controlling more objectives than your opponent. Primary objectives cannot be scored in the first battle round, and each player also selects 3 secondary objectives that they can score up to 15 points each. And how does that sound to you, Timmy?
Wow, I can't wait to get the fellas together and play.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
It's the most lethal G.I. Joe team yet. Capcom Street Fighter 2! No way! Wait! There's Guile, Ryu, Zangief, Blanca, and Dalsim. What's a Dalsim? Oh, some with real ninja moves. Hey!
But Cobra's got Street Fighters too!
Vega, Sagat, Balrog.
And me, El Bison!
They look unbeatable! Ah! You know them, you love them. So correcto! Capcom Street Fighter 2 figures need sold separately. Oh, I like them.
So the list I bought, I've got multiple small units, which I'm going to try and play the objective game, which I don't know how well I'm going to play because Tower and Knights aren't that flash, but here we are. I've got 2 very powerful commanders, and I've got a big powerful unit of Crisis Squad. So they're my damage dealers. Everyone else is there for the objective game. So I plan to do the work with them, and hopefully the little guys hold the objectives for long enough and score enough points and we get the game done. Me and Chris have had a lot of games back in 8th with these 2 lists. He's got good infiltration, he can move around the board very fast. His flyer is always going to give me headaches. If I don't character screen properly, he's going to be right there. He's got good character targeting, he's got the Vindicare, he's got the Eliminators. In his tactical doctrine, he gets bonuses for that. So yeah, I got to be really tactical and try and hide as much as I can at the start early. Knock out where I can his units, stay away from his characters, and then yeah, just try and hold the objectives. For my secondaries, I've gone with Assassinate. I figure that he has 3 powerful HQ characters. Oof, he's got the 4th one in the Vindicare, but he's got 3 that want to be up close to me. So if he wants to get up close to me, I'm going to get the points for it. So I've gone with that. Well, as long as I kill them, right? I've gone with Engage on all fronts. I've got a lot of small units. I'm going to hopefully control the board-ish, at least on the outskirts, and try and get those points up. And the last one I've gone for was Rod, which kind of goes hand in hand with having multiple small units and also goes hand in hand with Engage.
So this list is a lot more bodies than I'm used to bringing in a 1500 point list. So There's actually a huge amount of shooting and there's a bit more melee, which may be a bit of trouble up against Tal because they sure love their Overwatch. But it's kind of an older 8th edition list that I used to run, and I'm really, really excited to see how it goes up against the Tau, because we haven't versed each other, Space Marines versus Tau, since 8th edition. So this is going to be really interesting. The Tau list that Jack's brought is going to be probably pretty hard to crack. There's a lot of things that I can kill really easily, but the things that can kill me really easily, he can just tuck and hide away and hide behind shield drones or keep them off the table. Those commanders are going to be really interesting because he's going to want to rocket them around, but if he does, he might leave them open and I'll be able to sort of chew into them pretty easily. It's, I think, going to be a pretty balanced match. It'll just happen to be when one of us gets a step up against the other or not. We'll see what happens. For secondaries, I'm taking Retriever of Terrier's Data, which is doing an action in each quarter of the table as long as you're 6 inches away from another quarter. I'm taking the mission special objective, which is Data Intercept, which means when you do the action at the end of your next command phase, when it's completed, you get a number of VP equal to the amount of objectives that you're holding. So holding objectives equals more points. I'm also taking Warp Ritual. I've got 2 psychic characters. He can't deny them. We'll see how they go. That means that instead of doing any psychic powers, you do an action in the center of the table with a psychic character, and you get 3, 7, or 12 points, depending upon if you've done 1, 2, or 3 of those.
Good luck.
You too, man.
I don't know if I want to go first or second, but we're not going to know yet. Here we go. You're going first.
Okay, that'll come in handy.
All right.
Let's see if we can bring back some of the old Raven Guard magic. Are you doing any, I'm gonna spend a CP.
Yes.
And a CP and a CP. I'm gonna spend CP on stuff. Are you doing any pre-movements as well? I'll get the first one.
I am not this time.
So, I'm gonna spend a CP on Infiltrators. This allows me to move a Raven Guard unit. I've got to say 9 inches away from the enemy deployment zone and 9 inches away from the enemy models, but they get to make a normal move, just make up a bit of distance and stuff like that. So, first of all, I'm gonna move my Intercessor squad here. I am going to do a pre-game movement with these Infiltrators though.
What's this one for? Same
stratagem, just on a different squad.
Can you do it more than once?
Yeah. Yeah, you can keep doing it as many CPs as you've got. Let's try and do some damage. I get a CP, I'm up to 9. One of the special rules of this mission, gang, I've got to look at the right camera, is that when you hold an objective, you continue to hold that until it is taken from you by an opponent. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a colored dice down on an objective that I hold, so we know that I've still got that, and I figure Jack will do the same when Jack's turn comes around. So we've got one there that I'm holding. The Infiltrators here are actually out of range of that one, so they don't grab that. The Infiltrators up this end of the table are holding that objective, and that's the 2 that I'm currently pre-holding at the beginning of my turn, so now I can move off them. Otherwise, we've got to do some litanies with the Master of Sanctity. So, the first litany is going to be the +1 to wound the closest enemy unit in shooting. I'm going to put that on the Dreadnought. So, on a 3+, which over here in the dice tray, fails. That's okay. The other one is going to be his aura of full rerolls for the fight phase. So on a 3+, also fails. That's okay, it's not critical at this stage of the game. Good stuff. That's all good. I've got a couple of points that I want to get onto. Kind of want to punch some holes, especially in these suits that have a lot of shooting. See how we go. So on to the movement phase. Get the Redempted Crunkin out first. Terminator Chaplain is going to advance. Big spin.
Big spin.
Big spin for a 4, so he moves 9. The Eliminators, despite them taking a hit for moving with their heavy weapons, I am going to put them up into the building. Intercessors with Assault Bolters. Sorry. So they're just going to do a normal move into the building. Let's move the Terminator Librarian 5 inches forward. I'm going to advance my Phobos Librarian because he can advance and still cast Psychic Powers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to bank on being able to cast a Psychic Power to be able to relocate the other guy. So he's going to advance 2. Good, that's all I needed. Eliminate Infiltrators. Thank you. Infiltrator squad. Could push up, put some pressure on those units. It's important to do the sound effects.
Very much so.
Or else it doesn't count. So yeah, I'm going to move these infiltrators out. 12 inches there. They move 6. So. Psychic. So the Phobos Librarian, he's going to cast Shadow Step on the other Librarian.
Yep.
So the warp charge value is 7. Would really like to get this one. Let's see how we go.
Peril.
It's perils, but it will succeed and it's worth a lot of points. Is it worth taking the hit? Because I'd be spending the reroll to not bring him into casting range for that. You know what? I am going to reroll it for a CP. It's not worth the mortal wounds. You've got an assassination skill and that will kind of negate the fact that I spent CP on a relic for him. So looking for a 7.
Oh.
Dropping it off the table.
Have a chance.
Cool.
10. No
Goes
problem.
off.
Goes
Right.
off.
Otherwise, I'm going to cast Smite because there's not really anyone worth casting Enveloping Darkness on. It's got to be a visible enemy unit, so it's going to be that Breacher squad.
No, stealth suit.
Stealth suits. So I'm looking for a 5 for Smite. 6. That's enough. D3 mortal wounds. 1, sorry, because it's D3. Otherwise, my Terminator Librarian is going to start casting Psychic Ritual. He just needs to get a 3. I already used my CP, so let's not flub it.
Oh no.
Is that perils?
That's
No, it just fails.
it's a perils and it's a fail. So you take 2.
2 mortal wounds, and he fails the test.
And he fails the test. Like
that wasn't worth it.
the almost unfailable test. Almost unfailable.
I think he's only got 4 wounds as well.
We spoke before the game about you only have to roll a 3, and that's.
Oh
to roll
no!
the snake eyes is it definitely hurt. Like there's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Oh, that was rough. All that set up to try and get those points, and in the end he flubs it. He's a bit rusty. He's just a bit rusty.
Bit rusty.
He just hasn't played in a while. That's all it is. All right.
Okay, we'll put it down to that. Yeah.
All right. So at the end of my movement phase, I'm going to do actions. Retrieve Octarius data. I'm going to end up doing with the Infiltrator squad in the back right corner, simply because they've got the most chance of dying. And if I want to push you in a way, I'd prefer you to come in this direction. So let's see how we go. Otherwise, let's get some of the simple shooting down. So the Infiltrator squad in the front left corner are going to shoot those stealth suits. So they have a -1 because they're stealth suits. Otherwise, they're in rapid fire range, so it's 10 shots. 6 is auto wound with these guns. Otherwise, they're going to be hitting you on 4s. 3 only. Oh well. One of them auto wounds. Otherwise, what's the toughness?
T4s.
T4? Okay, so I've got 2 wounding on 4s. One of them.
So 2 saves?
Yep, I'm currently at AP 0.
AP 0. Am I in cover? Or do you count as being in cover as well now?
I do because I'm towing it.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
So
Saves them anyway.
Yep.
Cool, nice job. Alrighty, I can't shoot with the Phobos Librarian because he advanced.
Yep.
The Terminator Librarian is going to shoot your stealth suits there with his Stormbolter. So that's 4 shots.
Yep.
-1 again.
-1.
So 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds at AP 0.
Make 1, fail 1.
Take a wound.
Takes a wound.
Alrighty, I'm going to get the Intercessor squad to dump all of their shots into the stealth suit. So these are hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. That's more like it.
So 3s.
2 suits.
2 suits go.
Terminator Chaplain is going to shoot that squad as well with his Storm Bolter. So 4s. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. AP 0.
That's good.
Cool. I'm going to switch to the Storm Hawk. So I'm going to put the Typhoon missile launcher into the suits.
Yeah.
I'm going to put both assault cannons into the one
dude.
stealth suit.
Yeah.
And the Las Talon is also going to go into those suits.
Stealth suits. Yeah, cool. I'm just going to spend 2 CPs for it's a strategy called Neuroweb System Jammer. So just essentially just gives you a -1 to hit. So it costs me 2. It's within 18 inches of a commander.
Yep.
Yeah, so it just costs me 2.
Okay, well, let's do the Typhoon crack missiles first. So it's 2 shots hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
No hits there. Don't think it's worth doing that. Las Talon, 2 shots hitting on 4s. Nothing. And then the assault cannon into your one
dude.
one buddy, which is 12 shots for the 2 of those. Also hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
AP
1.
2 because heavy doctrine.
Of course.
Yeah, he's dead.
Dead or dead.
Cool.
First squad.
Alrighty. We're going to switch to the Redempted Dreadnought. They count as flying, don't they?
They definitely do.
He's going to put everything into that squad.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the bolters.
Yeah, storm bolters. So wounding on 4s. No, 5s because you're with that. Also again 8 shots now. It's nice that they bumped that. Hitting on 3s, strength is 5, so I'll be wounding on 4s. So hitting on 3s. Oof. Wounding on 4s.
4s for
2
2.
at AP 2. Are you taking them on the drones?
No, I'll just take these 2 on the just 1 dude. So 3s. Oh no, AP.
AP 2.
Yeah, so I'll fail 2. So it goes down 1 wound.
All right, then the Icarus rocket pod. How many are in the squad?
There's 6.
Cool. So it's
you get the
blast for the Icarus rocket pod, so I get full 3. So hitting on 3s. All hit. Strength is 7, so I'm wounding on 3s. 2 at AP 2.
Okay, so
2 damage apiece.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pass these onto the drones.
Okay, so first drone.
First drone on a 2 up. Yep.
Yep. 5 up.
5 up. Feel no pain for the drone.
Nice.
Makes it. And then the
Second
second shot. Yeah.
Yep.
And then 5 up. Feel no pain for the drone. No,
No.
takes it. So I lost the drone.
Oh. All right, then the macro plasma.
You roll the
D6,
dice.
Minimum 3.
And you
get
got 3
3.
anyway. So it's
Is
meant
that
to
worth
be.
re-rolling?
Well, you
I
got the
think
minimum
actually
3,
that might be.
Because you either way you're going to get 3 anyway. Like,
Yeah, that's worth
you can't
re-rolling.
get worse.
I'm going to spend my CP on this one.
1? Yep.
1, so it goes to 3.
Yep.
Cool.
So 3 it is.
Right,
That was definitely worth re-rolling.
Yeah, I'm supercharging. So if he gets a 1, he takes a mortal wound.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So he's hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
There's a 1.
1 1 and 1 2 6.
So he takes a mortal wound, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to mark that on him now. So. Alrighty, so he's going to be wounding you on 3s.
3s, yeah.
Cool, 2
2
wounds.
wounds.
Will your drone suck him up? I assume you're going to drone him.
Yeah, so first drone 2+.
Yep.
Goes to the drone. 5 up, feel no pain for the drone. Save
Nice.
it. And
Blue dice is going well.
Blue dice are going alright. Another drone 2+. Yeah. 5 up, feel no pain for the drone. No. So 1 drone evaporates.
The snipers in the building here are going to shoot the same squad.
Yep.
So that's 3 shots. 3 shots on 4s. 2 hits.
Not bad.
Wounding on 4s. No, nothing. So the Vindicare Assassin is going to use his Exodus rifle, and I'm going to shoot the same squad that I've been trying to punch some holes in, because I may as well try and limit the amount of, even if I can't kill something, I may as well try and limit the amount of drones that you have protecting them. So hitting you on a 2, he hits.
Hits.
Wounding on a 4, 6s change the damage to D6. Rough. I'm going to spend a CP on, which allows him to he can shoot again, but he has to target a different unit. So he might as well shoot your commanders. Which one's the one with the blades?
This one.
Yeah, so he's going to... Can you see that? No, he can only see the one at the back, so he's going to shoot the one at the back. Yep. Right, so hitting on a 3? No, a 2, sorry. 2. And he's wounding you on a 4. Again, nothing. The dice are not in my favor this round. So that's actually all my shooting. I did squad all.
Any charges to declare?
Yes, those guys.
Yes, of course. So my stealth unit is going to overwatch. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there we go. So the burst cannon's got 4 attacks each.
You hit on 5s for overwatch, yeah?
6s.
6s. Okay.
I'm still 6s. The Tau Sept is 5s and 6s.
Right.
Strength 5.
So you're winning on 3s?
3s. So for 2. 2 saves. No AP.
No AP?
No.
Okay. Well, I have to take him on the guy, so I'm going to take it on the one outside of cover. 3 and 3. He's good.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Get a 4, guys. Get a 4. Yeah, we made it. Okay,
Even a
cool.
9. Big move. All right.
Okay, so there's 5 of them. So hitting on 3s.
4s. -1.
Oh, it even counts for melee. Very cool. So 4s.
So 4s again.
No AP, so 5 saves.
5.
Yep.
Looking for 3s. So
There's a wound.
yeah. So one guy's already wounded, so he dies.
I'm also going to spend a CP on Seen but Remain Unseen on the unit that is doing the action. If they didn't attack, they can have Seen but Remain Unseen on them. It means there's a -1 to hit them.
Okay.
That's my turn. That actually didn't go anywhere near as effectively as I hoped it would. And the biggest mistake I made was I could have gotten onto this objective. Actually, I might still have it. No, I'm just outside of it. By charging you.
Hey,
But
if you
I
left
didn't
him
because I
alive-
thought the Dreadnought had the buff. But he didn't, and I forgot that. So everyone remember when you've got litanies or get little flags and markers. Because I could have just had them charge the squad instead of shooting it. But, how do you feel that went?
Yeah, like your shooting did a lot less than I thought. So I think I got out alright. I mean, the drones come up pretty good. I saved a few, feel no pain, so...
Yeah, I missed a lot though.
The more drones I've got, the better, obviously. So the plan, I'm going to just try and kind of break out a little bit, grab a couple of objectives because it's a hold 2 mission, so it's actually quite difficult to score primary points. I want to, if I can, eliminate the Redemptor, and I want to try and eliminate the Intercessors. That would be my... If I get rid of those 2 this turn, I'll be very, very happy. All right, a few tricky things here first. So I'm going to move these guys out of combat. Which guys? Sorry, the stealth unit, the stealth team. So I'm going to move this stealth team to the other side of this objective.
Yep.
So outside of heroic intervention range, and this guy's the one who's wounded.
Well, despite getting first turn, all of your good guns are still on the table.
They are. So I'm going to move the crisis unit 8 inches forward. So I'm going to move these 4 drones here. 4. So I'm going to disengage the 2 drones on this Devilfish, and in their movement phase they do move 8, so it's going to get me an engage. The closest 2-man squad of drones, so advance for a 10, so I can move these guys. I'll advance the commander, my warlord, so he gets no penalty, so here's Cold Star Commander, I'll go down here like so. Yep. I'll move the crew forward a little bit. All right, psychic phase completed. Shooting phase. So I'm going to spend 2 CP for coordinated engagement on the squad of crisis suits. So it costs me 2 CPs, and essentially it allows me to pick 1 unit, and then they count as having 5 marker lights against them.
So full rerolls to hit.
So it's full rerolls to hit, negates cover, no penalty for moving and shooting, +1 to hit.
Okay.
So it's not full rerolls, it just rerolls ones, but these guys already have reroll ones, so that wasn't what I'm doing it for, I'm just doing it
But
to...
it ignores cover.
Ignores cover.
And +1 to hit.
And it's
is
+1
essentially
to
what
hit.
you're getting out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right.
And that's going to be against the Intercessor squad for 10.
Yep, sure.
Yeah. I'm then going to spend another command point on a stratagem called Multi-Spectrum Sensor Suit. And use this stratagem before a battlesuit unit from your army shoots. Enemies cannot claim the benefit of cover against this shooting attack. So I'm going to put that against the Infiltrators.
Okay.
All right. Now, to split up the attacks of the battlesuits, all 6 fusion blasters are going to go into the Redemptor.
Yep.
4 of the, also 2, 4, 6, 8 of the cyclic iron blasters are going to go into this 10-man squad, and 2 of the cyclic iron blasters are going to go into the 5-man infiltrators.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to transhuman the Intercessor squad for 2 CP.
Yep.
Could you...
So this is hitting on 2s.
Into the Intercessors?
Into the Intercessor, the 10-man Intercessor squad. So hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. So I get to reroll the 1 there. Yeah,
cool.
So we've got 6 hits so far.
Hits.
Second one.
All hit.
Hits with all. Third one. Hits with all. And the last one hits with all.
Cool.
Okay, now you're transhuman.
So you're only wounding on 4s.
Yeah, so I've overcharged, so I'm wounding on 4s, but I get to reroll 1 still. So 4s rerolling 1s, which I've got a few here.
Nice, you're rolling hot.
Okay, so I'll just move these 2 over here for now. So take these out. So it's actually hotter than average, only transhuman. That doesn't make sense. Right.
So I'm saving on 4s. Oh, okay. So, yep.
So kills 1.
Kills 1.
So 1 dead.
Kills 2. Kills 3. Kills 4. Kills 5. Kills 6. Kills 7. Kills 8. Kills 9.
Kills 10.
And 10.
Yeah. Got him.
That's why I just wanted to get 1 down. Oh, good job.
Yeah, that was a bit powerful. So the 6 fusion blasters into the Redempted Dreadnought. Yeah, it is hitting on 3s.
Because you don't have the buff on them.
I do not. What's the... Oh, he just counts as being in light cover if I'm within 12. Is that right?
If he's out... Yeah, so you might have to split this up. Yeah, you got 2 guys
Yep.
that ignore it. The other ones, he gets +1 to the save.
I'll do the 2 at the front.
Yep, on 3s.
3s, yeah.
Cool.
Strength 8, so 3s. Yeah, so 2 go through at -4.
Yep, so
just 2 just go through.
Yep, so,
So-
now you've got old rules, don't you?
Yeah, so if I was within half range, no, I'm not within half.
You're not within half? Okay,
No.
so it's 1d6 -1 damage each.
Yep.
So,
So 1, 2, 3.
cool, that's not too bad. He might make it.
Yep.
Right, so these
then-
ones he does get cover against.
Yep. So hitting on 3s, I get to roll the 1s for their natural ability. No,
Winning on 3s.
winning on 3s. So all of them get.
Okay, saving on 6s. Nothing.
And
Is
so-
it worth trying for a save on that? I'm gonna spend a CP on it.
Yep.
See if I can get that 6.
That's a big risk.
Nah, almost, but not.
Alrighty. So I'm going to do that much damage. So we've got 1, 3,
3 and
and
4.
4.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
He's got 1 wound left.
Oh.
This is why I needed to kill that squad much better than I did.
Alrighty. So and then the last 2 guys are going to shoot into the infiltrators.
Yep, so 12 shots.
So it's overcharging again. So this time it's 2s.
Yep.
So 5 hit.
Oh,
Yeah. Talking.
oh, the blue dice are good today. Winning
Yeah.
on 2s.
Red hot. We are winning on 2s. Gets to reroll. So 2s rolling 1s. Get to roll that. Yeah. So you're gonna have 12. No, 11. I missed one.
All right, saving on 4s. 6, so D3.
Yeah. D3 first one.
Dead,
Second.
not dead, and a dice.
Dead.
You can still kill the squad though.
No.
No, you can't. Okay, so it'll be one guy left.
Yep. Commander, I'm going to split his fire. Nah, I'm going to shoot half. So one gun is going to go into the Life Infiltrator, and 2 will go into the Redemptor, and he'll overcharge as well. All right, so I'm going to use one command point for Focus Fury. So it allows me to reroll wounds on this character. Actually, I'll reroll wounds, so I may as well not overcharge the 3 going into the Redemptor. He's only on 1 wound left. So this one is overcharging.
Yep.
So this is only 1. Yep. Onto the Infiltrator, yeah. So that I can't do anything, so I just take a mortal wound.
Yep.
2 hits.
1 wound.
I get to reroll the 1 because I spent the command
1
point,
wound.
but it doesn't matter. So just 1 minus 2.
Minus 2, he becomes minus 1.
Yep,
You
correct.
cover that thing, so
Yeah,
he's
so
got a
cover.
4-up save. 2 damage, d6 damage.
D3. The 6 into the Redempted Dreadnought. So 3s.
Oof.
2s, but yeah, sorry, 1s do nothing. I'm modified, so strength 7, but I get to reroll wounds. So I get to reroll that one. Yep, so 4 minus 2s.
Become minus 1, so he's got 4-ups.
Yeah,
Failed 2 of them. Does he explode? No.
does not.
Ah, melty.
Yeah,
Shoot your other
use
commander.
the Cold Star Commander. He's just going to shoot 4 shots into the
Yep, no
librarian.
negatives.
Yeah, -1 because he advanced.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So 3s.
So hit on 3s. Yeah.
3 hits, nice.
But I get to reroll the 1 because you're within 12 inches and I'm far sight.
Yep.
Yep, for
Cool.
everything. Yeah, I didn't need to actually use this command point on him because he put him within 6.
Yeah.
So he actually gets the reroll wounds on a 1 anyway.
Strength.
So strength 8.
So you're winning on 2s.
Yeah, so 4.
AP.
4.
Okay, so AP is 4, becomes 3. He's got a 2-up save, which goes up to his 5-up
5
invulnerable anyway.
Yep.
No, he's very dead.
Oh,
That's all his wounds left.
gosh. Gee, that's
It's going to be a short game.
this is like turn 1 SoCal.
Yeah. Ah.
And yeah, these guys are rotting
Got it.
here. Nah, they're not shooting.
Rotting? Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's
No morale and no character intervention. Yep, so let's do points for the end of your turn. So you got...
I got 3 for
Engage.
engage and I got 3 for assassinate. Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Can't say there's no 2 ways.
I'm amazed you rolled average with transhuman.
Yeah, I rolled very, very well against that transhuman unit. That's quite painful.
What am I gonna do? All right, so
I mean, yeah, you left yourself, obviously you left a bit of the backfield open there.
I kind of had to because I didn't have enough units, but it was
Yeah.
mostly I was expecting to kill at least one of these guys.
Yeah,
And if one of those guys was dead, you wouldn't have killed the Dreadnought
yeah.
and you wouldn't have wiped out that squad. And you would have had to have put the commander into something else there.
Yeah,
But
that's-
you also rolled really hot. So
I rolled very, very hot. So command phase, you got command
So command phase.
off,
I get a
you
command
one.
point. My chaplain is going to do a litany to give +1 to wound the closest enemy unit on the snipers because they're the only ones in range, which goes off. And he's going to do his aura for full rerolls to hit, which also goes off. So I am going to advance my Terminator chaplain. Infiltrators at the back here are going to have to stretch themselves a little thinner, I think. I think he's going to turn a hard left. Just go park himself over here. I am going to drop the squad down over here. So the assault squad is going to come down. That's the end of my movement phase. The psychic phase. So the first one I'm going to do is enveloping darkness.
Yeah.
from the Phobos Librarian into the
Crisis.
Crisis suits. If it goes off, they have -1 to hit, and they cannot Overwatch.
Yep.
I'm going to re-roll that because that'd be really
Naturally.
useful to have.
It's very useful to have. Yeah.
Goes
Good.
off.
Yeah, got a 6.
So the other thing is going to be useful, so he's just going to smite instead and smite your commander.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, that's a 10, which is not an 11. So that's a shame.
2.
Shooting phase. I may as well get my Phobos Librarian to throw a grenade
Yep.
at you. So he's hitting on a 2 because, oh, by the way, I'm in the tactical doctrine now. With Raven Guard, that means I get +1 to hit and wound characters. So we're going to throw a grenade, hitting on a 2. And means I'm wounding on a 2. Cool. AP 1.
Winning on a 2. And doesn't matter anyway.
D3.
Oh.
1.
What's this for, this guy here?
He threw a grenade, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Down to 3.
So the Vindicator Assassin is going to shoot the commander here, because he did not move, which hits. And wounding you on a 4, which does D6
No.
damage for that one, and a mortal wound.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the mortal wound is a continuation thing once he's actually done it. So it's -3.
Yeah, so if I don't get a 6, no.
No. So it does D6 damage,
Yeah, no, you a bit of strife, yeah.
which is 2. But
But you just
after that,
don't roll a 1. Don't roll
no,
a
it's a
1.
3 up.
Oh,
So on a 3 up, he does another wound. Can I re-roll that?
I'm not sure. I think it's it's part of an ability.
No, I can't. So he's down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
Assault squad here is just going to fire their pistols into your unit of bodyguards.
Yep.
So that's 5 shots, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. 1 at AP 0.
Yep. Fine.
That's right. So, actually, 3 of their shots into your commander, and 1 of the shots is going to go into the squad at the back, and a grenade's going to go to the squad at the back.
Yeah, nice.
So we'll do the squad at the back first.
Yep.
So 2 shots with their gun,
Yep.
hitting on 4s,
Yep.
auto wounding on 6s. So 1 hit, wounds on a 4,
Oh.
fails. The grenade on a 4, fails. All right, the 3 shots into commander, hitting on a 2. They will hit. And I would normally wound you on a 5, but now I'm wounding you on a 4.
4.
Sorry, one of those was a 6, so it auto wounds. Was
Yep.
that one of those a 6?
I think it was, yeah.
So 2 wounds at AP 1.
Oh, not
Jack!
Get out of here! Funny.
Okay, that's all right.
I'm getting a slam.
Snipers. All right, so because I need him to die, otherwise I'm not going to be able to do anything in the middle of the table here. I have a plane.
And he's got assault cannons. And guess
It
what?
has assault cannons. The assault cannons, how many squads of drones are here?
So there's 3. So there's 2, 2, and 4.
Okay, so I'm going to put both the assault cannons into the squad of 4. Missiles and last talons are going to the bodyguard squad, but first I'm going to be dumping the 2 assault cannons into the squad of 4. Assault cannons hitting you on 3s. There we go, that's a little better. What's their toughness?
4.
Really? Okay. Wounding you on 3s. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -1.
7, Nurgle's number. So on the squad of 4, I got 4 invos.
Made 3. Oh, they got a 4 up involved.
Yeah, and then 5 up for no pain. So 2 die.
Okay. All right, Laz Talon, 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. Wounds at AP 2.
This is the last talon against the squad.
They're all against the bodyguard suits.
Yeah. So I'm going to put it into the drone squad that's already been damaged. So 2+. Yeah, it goes to them. 5 for no pain. Yeah.
And the missiles, same deal. And
Hits.
3s. So 2 hits, 1 wound.
Yeah. So same deal. 2 up goes into the drone.
The
5
second
up,
up.
saves. No.
Oh man.
No
okay.
No
All right. Snipers. So
here they go.
snipers into your commander. So 3 of them.
Into the commander here.
Into the commander, yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 of them hitting on 2s. With 1 miss. I'm going to reroll this one.
Yeah. Oh,
Into a 1.
Man.
What a dice game. Alright, so strength 5 versus your toughness 5. So I would be winning on 4s, becomes 3s.
Yep.
5s are mortal wounds.
Yeah, sure.
1.
That's great.
1 at -2.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I should.
-2.
So,
Did you take it on the drone?
That was menu.
Yeah, so you took it on the drone, does it?
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, man.
let's do some charges. The Phobos Librarian is going to charge your commander because we might as well try and reclaim some honor here. Are you going to Overwatch?
I'll have to.
So, 4 blasters.
6 is rolling ones. 2 ones. Redemption? Nothing.
No.
Go for it. Oh man, that's probably not it.
I've got 2 CP left. I've only got 1 CP left, don't I?
One. Oh man.
Oh, I really want Hammer of Wrath.
What's that one? That's the +1.
It's +1 to charge on these guys. No, you know what? Principles.
Principles.
I'm not going to win the game at this rate. There's no way for it to happen, so I'm going to re-roll this one.
Huge. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Come on, man.
Okay.
We could almost. Yeah.
Chaplain's charging the bodyguard squad.
Yep. 5,
He needs a 6.
Oh man. Wow.
Assault intercessors need a 9.
Assault squad.
Sorry, no, it's...
Man. 4.
Okay,
You've rolled.
the one I can't fail.
You've rolled 4 times in a row. You know that. 1 3 1 3 2 2 2 2.
Yeah.
I'd throw them dice away.
It's not even the right Legion number.
No.
All right, the infiltrators are going to charge both squads.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 6 attacks into one and 7 attacks into the other, hitting on 3s.
Who's this from? Sorry. The 6.
These two into
yeah.
these 2.
Yeah.
So wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
No P yet. 1 went through.
1 does go through.
Take that wound. So right, and the other squad, 7 attacks.
7. Yeah. So 4s.
Oh yeah, because it's
Minus
-1.
one, yeah.
Sorry, I'm not sure we did that the last round, but and wounding on 4s. 2.
2.
AP 0.
Yeah, it's 3s. Yep. Both fine.
Like I'm not salty. I'm just surprised.
Yeah.
I'm very yeah. That was I don't know what you do differently as opposed to like I mean like I only got an 18-inch range.
I thought
think,
these guys were way quicker. I would have just held back and peppered them
yeah
for a turn or 2.
Yeah, I think that was probably the call. I think putting everything within range of me to shoot you with everything
Yeah.
was a mistake.
Yeah.
Like allowing me to actually use them because I've only got 18-inch range. I can't actually go that. Like
I
mean, I
thought
can move and shoot.
Yeah, I got that wrong. I thought they had a 30-inch range and a 12-inch movement. So I was like, there's no way for me to outrun these. They can just jump over the building.
I can only shoot 18,
I may as well push
so
forward.
I have to
yeah.
get really close. But once they're close, like they
Also, your shooting in the first turn, like,
didn't really do
Also
a great
sucked.
deal.
withered them away.
Yeah,
So,
I killed 1 drone.
You killed a couple of drones and like a
Cool. Well, thanks everyone for joining us in for this one. I hope it was fun to watch. I like Tau player.
yeah.
Tau can be cheering in the comments. It's
Oh,
great.
definitely. There's a bit of a bloodbath.
No, it's fine. It's like it's sometimes it happens, and it's actually kind of fun to see it swing really, really hard, which was rad. You're like the suits hit really, really hard. Your secondary choices there for units held stuff really well. Yeah, it was good. I think I wasn't quite up enough on what Tau do, so that's kind of a learning experience. So, hey, if you guys are going in a game up against Tau, stay out of 18 inches.
Don't get too close.
But yeah, thanks to GameMat.eu, who's our sponsor for making these wonderful neoprene mats that we get to play on. Also, thanks to our Patreons for, you know, putting a little bit of your money aside to help us do little upgrades and work on the show and that sort of thing. We really appreciate that. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. We do regular updates. We're making more battle reports, putting them in the can. Yeah, leave a comment. We actually try and be really active as far as comments go on the videos. We'd love to hear what you guys think was going on and what sort of battle reports you'd like to see and stuff as well. And I'm missing something.
Follow us on socials as well.
Yeah, social media. Oh, and Discord.
And Discord.
Yeah, we've got Discord. So if you want to join in on the discussion, we do painting chats, we do list chats, we do general chit chats and things like that. Send us a bell. You know, like, subscribe, comment. You're rad. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Legends and Lore out.
Yeah.